It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the 49ers and the Rams, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work down inside the 45. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice and sure tackle.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Back to throw here. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
We're scoreless after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Sack the 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback charge. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback,
their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
no doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's taken in by Duvernay. Down the left sideline and all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go with McCaffrey. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. And I think the ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exact.
Now the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
It got his man complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Shifts by at the 15. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It fights him off. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Already had the 2 touchdown passes with the last drive. He ran one in, so now 3 total touchdowns for him here as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Come on, time to play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there.
Let's rock and roll.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. Now 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game. And the 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Donald just...
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And across the chalk into the end end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners. So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes.